Okay, for this question, each edge of a cube is 5x plus 3 units. Which expression represents the volume of the cube measured in cubic units? So what it's telling us here is we're going to have to find the volume of a cube, which is edge to the third power. And that means that we're going to be doing 5x plus 3 to the third power. So, and all that means is 5x plus 3 times 5x plus 3 times 5x plus 3, okay? To get started, we're only gonna use two. We're gonna do two of them first. So 5x plus 3 times 5x plus 3. And I'm gonna use color code just to show you what exactly we're doing. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna multiply the 5x by the 5x, starting over here. Second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be multiplying the 5x times the 3. And then we can start writing that down. The 5x times the 5x first. So this is number 1. So 5x times 5x. Then number 2 is going to be the 5x times the 3. 5x times the 3. Now, for the third one, what we're going to do is we're going to take the 3, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to multiply against this, then we're going to multiply against that. Okay, so we're going to multiply the 3 against the 5x, then we're going to multiply 3 times the 3. So this is going to be 3 times 5x plus 3 times 3. And don't forget, this is number 3, and this is number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can combine them. So this right here, 5 times 5 is going to be 25. X times x is x squared. Over here, make the plus sign out. 5 times 3 is 15, and there's x, so put the x like that. So 15x. Same thing over here. 3 times the 5x is going to be the same thing as this. It's going to be 15x. Okay? And then the 3 times 3 is just going to be 9. And now I can combine these like terms. The 15x plus 15x is going to give me 30x. So 25x squared plus 30x plus 9. Now this is going to be the response for 2 of these. Remember, there's 3 of them. So we got to do this again. Okay? Now, the first thing we're going to do here, color code again. First, the 25x has to multiply against the 5. So that's when I write 25x squared times the 5x. That's my first move. My second move, I'm going to take the second number, 30x times 5x. Sorry about that. 30x times 5x. That's going to be 30x times 5x. Then I'm going to do the 9 times the 5x. 9 times 5x. Now I'm going to do the same thing. All 3 of those are going to be touching the 3. I'm going to draw that in blue. Now first it's going to be 25x squared times to the 3. Okay? And then we're going to write that down. The 25x times the 3. And that is a 25x squared. I don't want to forget that. Okay? Now, do the same thing. 30 times the 3. 30x times 3. Then we're going to have the 9 multiplying against the 3 too. So, plus 9 times 3. Now we can bring everything down. Calculate. So here, 25 times 5, 5 quarters is 125. X to the second power plus another x is going to be x to the third. Okay? Here, we're going to have 30x times 5x. So 30 times 5 is going to be 150. And then x times x is x to the second power because it's 2 x's multiplying. Here, it was 2 x's multiplying against, they're multiplying against another x. That's why it was x to the third. Here, 9 times 5x. 9 times 5 is 45. Just bring the x down. Here, 25 times 3, that is going to be 75, and then just the x squared just comes down. 30 times 3 is going to be 90, and then there's only one x in there, you bring it down. And then 9 times 3 is going to be 27. Now, all we have to do here is combine the things that are alike. 125x to the third power. There's no more x to the third power. So that's going to be part of our answer. Okay? Now we have a 150x squared. There's another x squared here. If I have 150x squareds here, I have 75x squareds there. We add them together, I get 225x squareds. Now those are done. The x squareds are done. Now 45x. There's a 90x, so these both got x's. So 45x plus 90x is going to be 135x. And the last thing that's just standing by itself is the 27. There's no other numbers. You just bring it down. And this is going to be your answer. This is going to be the longest and the toughest problem on the test. So really study this problem, okay?